Hi guys, I'm Tharun. Welcome back to another cool tutorial on HTML, and we'll continue on our journey with building websites. So in the last tutorial we ended up here. That is, let's just recap it very soon. We added an internal styling, that is body. Internal styling of the body within the style tags, which must be within head. Please remember that. You shouldn't be seeing this. I'll tell you what that is soon. And we did this styling here, and we didn't add this h1. I'll show you what it is. And we added this p, and we added this p. That is, I showed you that HTML doesn't care about these white spaces within these type of tags, but if you really want them to care about the white spaces, then you must use pre, where the break and these spacing things must not be worried about because they are reflected here. So that's all what we did in the tutorial, previous one. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you about the external style sheet first, and then we'll move about with the other parts. So external style sheets. What are external style sheets? When you write the styling here, okay, within the tag, it is known as inline, okay, I-N-L-I-N-E, if I could spell it right. And if you write it within these style tags, which must be within the head, then it is known as internal style sheet or styling. If you write it in a CSS file, that is .css extension file, and you save it and you link it with this HTML, it is known as external styling. So let's do the external styling now. So create a new file and call it anything here, but .css is a must. Okay, just click enter and you're into that file. Now I could write rules here which would be applied to the website. So we'll have been reload. Yep, we're inside. To link the style sheet, you'll have to use this link rel equals to, that is, we're telling what thing we're linking. We're linking a style sheet, so it is style sheet. It's sheet, okay. So rel equals style sheet, and you have to tell where it is present. So you'll use the href to tell where it is present. Now you could link a style sheet which is on the internet, that is linking through the URL, or else that we'll do later. I'll show you how you do that. Or else you could use a locally present CSS file such as the style.css, which we created over here. Let's use that now. Style.css. Close this and save it. Now let's just close that. Now for time being, let's just remove this inline styling, save it. So that is gone. Obviously, if you had guessed it right, then I bet you're going to become a very good web developer soon. So let's get back to the tutorial. So you have that background color removed. Now we have this inline stylings, right? We have to actually not do inline styling. It's not a good practice. So let's just remove this here. I'm just cutting it. Okay, delete this, and now let's just go to the style.css which we created, if you remember, and just type the tag name, okay, body, that we want to alter the body, and hit text align center, and we remove the background color. If you remember, background color, let's just set it to 333, which means a darker gray. Now we've saved it, so it's applied. Here you save it, nothing changes. Okay, we have applied this. Now let's apply some color to the paragraph elements. Before that, let's just create h1, and right, welcome to this website. h1, close it, save, and you have this welcome to this website. Now let's make it some color, so go here, h1, and give a color of AQA aqua. Save. Bam, you have an awesome color there. I know you're jealous. So if you're not, then you're lucky. So we have p tag, and pre tag. So if you want to style all the p tags together, you could just use p and 2. But what if you want to style only this p with a certain set of rules and this p with a certain set of rules and this pre with certain set of rules? You could do that for pre because there's only one pre. But what if there are many pre tags and you just want to style them individually? So to individually identify elements, we have ID. That is only for individually identifying elements. So since we have two p tags, let's go to one of the p tags. That is the second one, this thing. Okay, so we're going here, type id equals to, and give it a unique id. For example, let's tell second p, because it's the second p here. Save it. Okay, now whatever the set of rules you write for second p, it's going to be applied to this p tag. So let's go to style.css and write a rule for p. It's not p, sorry, it's second p. Okay, now once I write, let's just assign a color to it, color of say white. Okay, now once I hit save, it is not going to change the color. Let's see, saved it. It didn't, because we have used an ID, and when you're like writing the rules, there is a style rule for IDs. You must have it must be followed by the hashtag and then the ID. Now once I save it, the color is applied. Thank God. So this is how you write the rules for IDs. Now the second type is classes. Now with classes, you could have many elements. Actually, IDs also you could write it for many things, but semantically classes are used for many elements. For example, you could use here class equals to say element. Okay, save it and come here for PRA also. Let's quickly use that, and you write class equals to element, save it, and you come here and you write element and you write a rule for that. Color, let it be green. Save. It's not going to work as expected. So for classes, you're not going to use hashtags, or you're not going to leave it empty. You're going to use dot. Okay, once it is dot element, it is going to be applied to that. Okay, so here we have seen about the IDs, classes, and the external styling. Now let's just quickly move on to a new HTML file, because I want to show you something new. So let's create a new file. Let us name it html3.html. I just want you guys to have these files. Have the link down in the description to the GitHub profile. You could just go there, download them, and use them. I know it won't be of much use, but you could practice it at least. I know, guys, I know. So let's just at least copy the boilerplate code. Open this, Control C, Control V. Let's just remove all of this. Save. Okay, now we have this. Let's just manually go to html3.html. Obviously nothing will appear. So now let's link up the style sheet quickly. Link rel equals to style sheet href equals to style.css. Save. You have the body style supplied because we have only the body, we don't have anything else. And now what I want to show you is HTML formatting. Let's write the heading there, HTML formatting h1. Now let's talk about div. Div is some kind of wrapper where you wrap in elements inside that, and whatever the rules you're writing for the div will get applied to the elements containing in it unless and until you write a new rule for the elements existing inside. Okay, for example, here's a div, and if you remember just now we used a class, so we could use another class equals to div c, maybe div class, you could be anything. Now let's go to the style.css and write .div c and write a rule for that. I just want to use the color white, that's why I'm doing so many things. Write a rule for that. Now whatever we write inside the class div would appear white. For example, b, that is for bold text. Okay, let's write bold text, save it. See, it's bold because this is normal. I'll show you a normal text, p and normal text, save it. That's normal and that is bold. And you have a lot of other tags like strong text, which is going to be same as bold text, but it is going to have a semantic importance. That is, when the browser reads that text, it's going to consider it as an important one. Okay, so it's got a lot to deal with search engines. Okay, you could use either of these, it's okay. Break, let's apply a break. And now I want to show you I, which is italics. I save, that is going to come in italics. And as you guessed, we have another one like called emp. This I think it stands for emphasized. Pardon me for my spelling if I'm wrong. Save. As you guessed, it looks the same, but like the strong, it also has some semantic importance. Then we have mark, which is highlight. Okay, what did I do? Save. Okay, you highlight the text, then break. Then we have small text, which will give us a small size text. Then we have DL if you want to strike through. Save. Strike through. Let's give a break. Save it. And next I would want to show you INS, which will give an underline. Save it. This will give an underline. This one is enough for this one. We have covered a lot in this tutorial. So I hope you have learned a lot in this tutorial. We'll be continuing with more of these in the next tutorial. Hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.